Welcome to ACC Student News.
The news students can use.
I'm Noemi.
And I'm Riley. Here are this week's stories. Teachers from Indiana are criticizing the new literacy license adopted by the General Assembly. What the frick? Earlier this year, the new requirement requires all pre-K to grade size and special education teachers to complete 80 hours of professional development on science of learning concepts and pass a written exam. Over the past 10 years, Indiana has faced a continued decline in student reading levels. Currently, 1 in 5 third graders students cannot read. This law provides at least 3 years for current elementary and special education licensed teachers to earn the new literacy endorsement.
The Indianapolis National Weather Service confirmed this week that 5 tornadoes were spotted in 3 countries southeast of Indianapolis. One tornado with a peak wind speed of 81 miles per hour was spotted in Greensburg. Another with wind speed of 85 miles per hour was spotted near St. Paul, Indiana. 2 tornadoes with a peak wind speed of 110 miles per hour were spotted in Rush County. There was also several reports of funnel clouds northwest of Angola with just a brief touch in a field. Some countries reported anywhere from mild damage to no damage.
2 of the biggest title holders their crowns this week, within days of each other leaving behind a string of controversies at the Miss USA and Miss Universe organizations. Miss USA announced her resignation into an Instagram post, citing that it would be the best decision to her to maintain physical and mental well-being. 17 years old, Miss Teen USA also wrote her own resignation in a similar styled Instagram post. The 2 sudden departures come at a sensitive time for a Miss USA organization, as their local media director posted in an Instagram post she was leaving her role due to poor working conditions.
In Shenandoah County, Virginia, 2 schools will restore their previous names, both of which reference Confederate military leaders from the Civil War. In 2020, the schools were stripped of their names because of the outrage of injustice due to the murder of George Floyd. A survey from the pro-Confederate name group Claim the Names was sent out to the county, made up of 93% whites. Receiving 1,160 responses, 90% of those responses prefer to switch the names back. After a school board meeting with many responses from both sides of the argument, the board agreed to reinstate the names on a 5-1 vote. Despite the majority agreeing on keeping the names, many citizens are still left in unease due to the nature of these political figures.
Pro-Palestinian Democrat broke near the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Celebrities gathered for the annual Met Gala event. The demonstration comes as pro-Palestinian protest Royal College campuses across the county promoting the arrest of hundreds of students and faculty over the past 3 weeks. Footage on social media showed groups of people marching near the Met Gala, shouting "Free Palestine" and banging drums. NBC News reported the protesters were rallying across the city in a citywide day of rage, marching from Hunter College and through Central Park to attempt to disrupt the fundraising event.
The Israeli Prime Minister vowed that his country would stand alone if their closest ally followed through on threats to suspend arms shipments over a full-scale invasion of Rafah. President Joe Biden warned that if Israel goes through with operations in Rafah, where more than 1 million civilians are sheltering in the U.S., would pause more offensive military assistance. He has already put a hold on shipment of large bombs to Israel. The Israeli Prime Minister said that they will continue to fight with their fingernails in order to pursue its proclaimed goal of eliminating Hamas. In a CNN interview, Biden insisted that despite the arms holdup, the U.S. was still committed to Israel's defense and would supply some defensive arms.
The Biden administration added 37 Chinese entities to a trade restriction list, including Ohm for allegedly supporting the suspended spy balloon that flew over the United States. Heightening tensions between and Washington, the Commerce Department also was adding some units of China Electronics Technology Group to the list for allegedly trying to obtain American technology to support China's quantum technology capabilities.
The state of Florida sues the Biden administration over new transgender healthcare rule. Florida's top prosecutor sued the Biden administration in an effort to block a rule that he claims will force doctors to provide gender transition care against their judgment. The law also would conflict with Florida's law in banning transition treatments. Come back later for more news.
My name is Michelle Campa. I go to the Area Career Center for TV Production, Radio and TV, and I go to Morton Senior High School, and I am a junior.
My name is Adam Montine. I'm in construction technology at the Hammond Area Career Center, and I'm a senior.
I'm Skleni, and I have cybersecurity, and I'm in 11th grade at Hammond Central.
My name is Azariah Fargus. I'm a student of cosmetology at the Hammond Area Career Center, senior year, and I also attend Hammond Central High School.
My name is Alan Flores. I'm in construction trades at the Area Career Center. I'm a senior.
My name is Adrian Martinez. I am a senior at Munster High School, and I'm currently a second year information computer technology student.
My name is Noemi Herrera. I am in the radio and television program, and I am a junior.
I'm Josh Robbins. I go to the Area Career Center. I do construction technology, and I'm a senior.
I'm Tyler, and I'm in the construction trades, and I'm a junior.
I'm Elijah Lucas. I attend the Hammond Area Career Center, and I'm a senior for construction.
So I had to, I was in commercial roofing, and I had to build a roofing unit, and I had to put CPO over.
I competed in extemporaneous speaking, and my competition was basically to form a speech with limited resources. I had 5 minutes to prepare beforehand, and I had to execute the speech in a very organized and structured manner.
Our competition focused on cybersecurity, and we were misinformed originally about the objectives of our competition. And so we studied a lot. We studied a lot generally from the objectives that we were given. We pushed ourselves to study further. We studied about different types of security programs, different types of operating systems that we could use and software in order to crack and get into vulnerable devices.
It was okay. It was kind of easy. What I did was basically become a cybersecurity analytics and write down how to solve issues. That's it. For my competition, we recorded a 60-second video, and they gave us a prompt that we had to follow, and we had to create a storyline and go around and record it.
The prompt was the dangers of dangerous driving, show its dangers. So me and my partner went around, and we just filmed anything that resembled a road or anything to do with the car.
So we competed in teamworks this year. We have 1 mason, 1 carpenter, 1 plumber, and 1 electrician.
For regionals, we had 3 hours, but mini mock house. And then for state, we had 2 days. We kind of built a mini mock house on a larger scale.
And what we did for it was we built a floor. That was pretty much it. And then messed with Brandenburg the whole time. That's what we did. That's how we trained.
And the advice I would give someone during the competition is just stay focused on the thing and don't overthink it too much, because
in the end, you never know if you'll win or not. Because me personally, I was overthinking it a lot. I didn't think I was gonna win, but we ended up winning. So you just gotta have faith and believe.
Don't be nervous. It looks like a lot, but as our teacher, Mr. Kupek, says, what's a way to eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So basically just piece it out, you know, go through it step by step and figure out what to do and what works best for your team.
Take your time, don't rush, and like really look for like the little details.
I think the best piece of advice I can give somebody competing in extemporaneous speaking is to prepare, to practice as much as you can, not only on your content, but also your delivery, your diction, and your posture and poise.
Obviously work hard, know what you're doing. Don't go into it blank-minded, know what to expect, and yeah.
Don't stress and go to sleep early.
I would tell someone doing my competition to definitely brush up on whatever they're feeling insecure about. If they know that there's gaps in their knowledge, they should definitely search up, look for resources and materials to cover up those gaps in knowledges. And if they still feel insecure about something, they can consult other people around them, their teammates, and really just to keep calm. You're gonna get through it, and just do the best you can.
Well, some advice I would give them is to get a good hammer and train a little bit for it. Probably do a little bit more than me. Yeah.
To be prepared and to make sure you have all your tools and stuff, and to get your mindset ready and stuff, because it's a lot of work. It's not just like a quick and easy. You just gotta, it's a lot of work and you gotta work hard.
Find good teammates and watch some Larry Hahn videos.
Yeah, you know, just join Skills USA. It's a very great program.
Welcome back from the break. I'm Ryan Rose.
And I am Michelle Campa. After 58 years, a cold case from Calumet City has been responded and potentially solved from a single phone call. In 1966, Karen Slender was stabbed more than 120 times, leaving her 2-month baby completely alone within the home. After a call from a concerned and curious citizen who was related to the victim, police reopened the case in 2022. After the 16 months of re-examining the case, it was found that the blood on the victim's dress could be traced back to James Barbadere, a family friend who was suspected from the beginning. He was charged with first-degree murder and arrested in Missouri, brought back to Illinois. Prosecutors refused to have him held in custody. Now a babyer waits for his upcoming trial on May 21st.
An airman died due to a police officer. The person named who died was Roger Fordson. He was 23 years old and a black male. When police got an unknown reason for an apartment complex in Florida, police were dispatched to the complex. When police showed up, a lady who is unidentified showed the police department that Roger Fordson was in. When police knocked on the door the first time, there was no answer. The second time the door opened, the police cam footage shows Fordson holding a gun that was pointed down to the ground. The police officer then fired several times at Fordson without giving reason. The gun that Fordson was holding in his hand was registered in his name, and the gun was for self-defense. The police officer is on officer discretion while investigation is being opened on why the deputy fired.
Ukraine says it has repelled a Russian armored attack in the northeastern Kharkiv region after Moscow's forces launched an incursion across the border and sought to break through defensive lines. Ukrainian commanders have been expecting a summer offensive of some time. Russia had the capability to aggravate the situation in border areas, but not the ability to capture Ukraine's second city. The return of heavy fighting in the northeast further illustrates Russia's growing confidence and ambitions.
A scholar at Arizona State University, Jonathan Yuldman, will not return to teach at the university after a video under investigation by university officials shows him confronting and cursing a woman wearing a hijab during a pro-Israel rally on campus. The ASU president, Michael Crow, has stated that Yuldman is no longer permitted to be on campus and will never teach at ASU again.
North Carolina Catholic school fired gay teacher for announcing his wedding online. While media has expressed their anger about this case, the Catholic school claims it didn't violate the law by firing a gay teacher. The teacher has gone to court with the school over this case and has yet to be resolved.
And that's all we have for this week.
Thank you for watching, and check out for more on ACC Student News.